Welcome to my cooking show. I got my peppers here. Just bought these peppers. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. There we go. Hope all is well with you guys. I'm joining you today on my new quest for my PCOS diet. Hello everyone. Oh, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah. So yeah, let me get to this diet, well, lifestyle I'm doing. I'm eating for PCOS. If you don't know what PCOS is, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I have to eat very, very healthy. It is what it is. I'm almost vegan. Not completely vegan. Can you check that? But basically, that's the diet you really have to have. Oh, you love the knife? I got this from Walmart. I forgot I'm not on the other platform. I can actually tell you guys what I'm doing, what brands I'm using. Oh goodness. So yeah, I'm eating for PCOS, y'all, because guys, I'm trying to get pregnant. I can say this on YouTube. I can't say it over there on that other thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get pregnant. So if you know anything about PCOS, it's tough to do that if you do not take care of yourself. So I am eating for my condition that I've had practically my whole adult life. So we're trying to get pregnant before it's all over. So I gotta do this for 3-4 months before I can even see if this is gonna work or not. Yeah, it is it is really a struggle, y'all. Not just to get pregnant, but it's a struggle just every day. Like, you're going through different, like, symptoms, and you're always angry, and you can't lose weight, even though I am losing weight now, but it's hard, y'all. And y'all are actually blessed to be on this channel, because I found out this right here, I don't know if y'all can see that. This is cocoa powder. Girls, this is what y'all really need to be doing. This is what I'm doing. I just started this yesterday, and I feel great. Like, I'm going to share the blog and everything, and share where you guys can buy it and things like that. But if you're like me and you're always like hyper and you can't sleep and you can't lose weight, you need raw cocoa powder. Raw cocoa powder. And what this is good for, it's good for PCOS, because if you have PCOS, it just simply means that you're lacking magnesium and iron, which I am lacking in both. So I don't know if this is helping any of y'all, anybody who's watching this, but if it is, please like this video and share it, because I'm going to share with you guys some tips on what you need to do if you have PCOS. One thing you have to do, y'all, you have to eat fresh as possible. You have to eat fresh as possible. So I'm going to eat a lot of vegetables. A lot of vegetables every meal. Every meal. I need to lose about good 20-30 more pounds. Every pound that you lose really, really, really does help with PCOS. You cannot be overweight and have PCOS. It'll never correct itself. Now remember, PCOS never goes away. You'll always have it. It's a molecular problem. Usually we get it from our family, but your body can heal from it and act as if it doesn't have it. And that's basically what I've done over the years. I've corrected a lot of things. When I was younger, I wasn't getting my cycles at all. And now I get my cycle every month. I just don't ovulate. So now I have to ovulate. Of course, you have to ovulate to get pregnant. If you're not ovulating, you ain't going to get pregnant, okay? It is what it is. So you have to eat well. A person with PCOS needs to eat roughly every 3 to 4 hours. Every 3 to 4 hours. That's how much you have to eat. And what you eat is key. So people say, oh my gosh, 3 to 4 hours. Yeah. Eat vegetables. Eat healthy snacks. One thing you don't want to do is starve yourself, because that promotes a very stressful environment. Make sure you like this video. Like this video. So I'm cutting up my peppers, because this is what I'm going to have to put in my... I'm going to have eggs today. Guys, I was trying not to eat a whole bunch of eggs and things like that, but it looks like you're going to have to do that. But I'm going to show you what type of eggs I buy. I don't buy any old type of eggs. It has to be a certain amount. I mean a certain type of eggs that I buy. And I will show you guys that in a second. So who likes peppers? Anybody cooks with peppers? Let me know in the comments. And these are sweet peppers. This is going to help me get my carbs. You got to get carbs. You got to get good carbs. Hello, everyone. You know these comments, they come up and they disappear, y'all. Make sure when I'm not live anymore to come back and actually comment under the video. Just say, hey, I was here. Just so I can know you were here. And I can say hello to you. Make sure you check out my blog as well. I'm going to leave that up in the comments, my blog. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. So what you see me doing now, I'm just cutting up my peppers and storing them in my little Ziploc bag. So all I have to do is dig in there and get them when I'm ready. They say preparation is time never wasted, something like that. So I'm just showing this to you guys to let y'all know this is what y'all need to do. And by the way, if anybody is having problems with that, of course I'm 36 years old, and you know it's hard to get pregnant. It was easier to do it in your 20s. When you're trying to do it in your 30s, it's a little more difficult, but it can be done. Remember, your body is an awesome, awesome machine, and it can heal if you give it the correct recipe. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Yes. Okay, so let me keep talking. You know, it's kind of tough for me to talk and do this. I'm learning, so y'all bear with me. You know, I'm going to get better at this live and showing all at one time. But a PCOS diet is really a fresh diet, not too much. Oh, by the way, you can't have gluten at all. Wheat gluten. Somebody type that up. Let me know that y'all heard what I said. You cannot have wheat gluten, and you cannot have a whole bunch of wheat, period. Okay? Our bodies only can break down really well fresh foods. Things that's from the earth. It can break down well vegetables. And then secondly, a little bit of protein. A little bit of protein. But when you get to the red meats and the dairies, Unfortunately, our bodies really don't know what to do with it when you have PCOS. So I am basically telling you guys, you're going to have to adopt a more vegetable rich diet. Low sugars. Can't have a whole bunch of sweets. I know the holidays are coming up, but no, you cannot have a whole bunch of sweets when you have PCOS. PCOS is just basically a nice way of saying you have all kinds of things. You might have diabetes. You definitely have insulin resistance, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes. You're going to have high blood pressure. You're going to have heart disease. You're going to have all kinds of problems with your hair. You're going to have balding and then hair where you don't want it because of all the male hormones that are circulating through your system. Yes, we have more testosterone than progesterone circulating in our system. So that's why you can't have a whole bunch of meat. What do I make for the holidays? Honey, I don't even care about the holidays as far as diet, okay? Because PCOS is really, really serious. So I'm not going to mess up my body for one day. I hope that answers your question, honey. I eat like this every day. I don't care about no holidays, no birthdays, no anniversaries. We eat the same way every day of the year. Is it easy? It's easy for me because I've been doing this basically 14 years. Like, I really don't get involved with the cakes and the pies and all that. I don't even care about all that. And when you get deep into this life, you'll understand why. Because one day of bad eating, your body will tell you. And then that one day takes you 3 days to get back on track. So it's not worth it. Sorry to bust your bubble. Okay. So now I'm going to do my celery. I've already pre-washed. I try to buy organic when I can. So this is organic celery. This is organic celery. You can practically buy organic and everything. It just depends on if you want to spend that money. But if you know anything about PCOS, PCOS is very, very costly because either you're going to do this with diet or you're going to do it with medication. And the medication is fine, believe me. However, you know, if I can do it naturally, that's what I try to do. And maybe medication is an assistant instead of a full remedy. So if you've never seen fresh celery, this is how it looks. And this has magnesium. When you have PCOS, you need to eat foods rich in magnesium. Write this down, y'all. And B6. Magnesium and B6. That's what you need to have in your diet, like 4 times a day. Plenty of magnesium. The reason why we're lacking magnesium is because our foods are not fresh anymore. It's not, our soils are depleted. So you have to kind of like supplement. So what I said to supplement with is cocoa, raw organic cocoa powder, which I will share in the description box to where you can purchase it. And I'll also share you a blog as well so you can read and then purchase. And even if you don't have PCOS, you should be having that because I'm into preventative issues too. So if you want to prevent certain things from happening, by all means do this, okay? Okay, so I am going to be right back, clean up, and then we're going to do breakfast. So make sure you join me.